Well, do you think this whole season could be scrapped?
Yeah. I think it would be a good thing for the player, for the players in general.
Right.
I think it would be the All-Star game, you don't get to relax. You're always on guard. You can't have any injury. And if you do, they're going to give you a pill. So that's going to weaken you and make you even worse. Then you're going to blow something out. Then you're going to feel bad. Teammates can't be around you. No one likes being around injured players. This is the one time their bodies get to relax.
Well, LeBron and AD are just on a roll right now.
Mm-hmm.
The momentum they're on right now that's going to just stop and potentially be scrapped is kind of unfortunate.
Unfortunate, but for LeBron and AD, they now, since they've been playing like this, the players around them either get better or you can now start picking other things for the next season. And now you have better time to prepare. Now you still have the momentum and the will that Kobe left, but you now have a better time to literally mastermind your team.
Yeah, well, we're going to see what happens because outside of basketball, head coach of the New Orleans Saints, Sean Payton, just tested positive for coronavirus. So now it's in football. First person in the NFL to have the coronavirus. It's going to start spreading to essentially every sport. I mean, there was already a bunch of superstar soccer players like in Europe that were testing positive.
Vlad, last year, 26,000 people died from the flu.
Yeah.
The year before that was 28,000.
Yeah.
If they would have told us 2 years ago that this flu is killing people and 10,000 people would have died, it would have been crazy. Got to 20, it would have been whatever.
Yeah, I mean, Puffy's Babymother, Kim Porter, died from the flu.
Yeah.
This was, a year or two?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. I remember I was in the middle of an interview with one of her friends, Tamala Jones, the actress.
Great actress.
Yeah. When we broke the news and she was like, oh my God, that's my friend. I went to her, baby showers and everything. She just up and died from the flu. This was a healthy 40-something-year-old, or maybe she was in her 50s.
No.
Not that old. Had all the money in the world. Puffy was financially supporting her. She had the best medical access that she needed. And yeah, she just up and died from the flu.
Yeah, when I was first starting on Best Damn, one of my co-host members, DeMarcus Farr, sorry, D, son died in his mother's arms, 3.5 years old. A lot of kids are dying like that. So I'm only saying that, not saying that this COVID-19 is not important. I'm just telling you that from the flu alone, Dr. Drew and Dr. Oz both were like, hey, telling people you should get a flu shot. You're more chances.
I got a flu shot.
Right, you're more chances. I don't agree with a flu shot.
No, I got a flu shot. I talked to my doctor.
Right.
He said you should get a flu shot.
Right.
I haven't taken one in about 2 years. Last time I took one, I didn't get the flu that whole year.
Right. So the flu shot. So this is definitely, there's a lot of coronaviruses, right?
Yeah.
Just crown on top of the virus.
SARS is a coronavirus. Yeah.
So they just went with the name. That's why they renamed it. So you can get out of the word corona. So with this mutated and this going from people to people, remember a lot of animals have viruses that we don't know about or we can't defend. I also put on my Instagram when they said the huge problem and the things that they're not mentioning now is at the point we are now, we're immune or none of the antibiotics that they're going to give you are doing anything to what's coming up now. So they have not figured out any antibiotic to go after this virus. And which is hard to go after viruses anyway, right?
You
it's
can't
not alive or it's
you
not
can't
dead.
attack viruses with antibiotics. You can only do a vaccine.
Right.
Or you could do a treatment, and they are trying
So
out
your
different
flu shot
treatments.
is a vaccine shot.
Exactly. And they're working on a vaccine. I mean, listen, the whole world is working on a vaccine right now.
Why don't they just say flu vaccine?
Yeah,
Right?
basically.
They should say flu vaccine because it'd be what happens is people are more used to getting to that. The fact is that they didn't have a flu shot or a shot for this virus. That, from what I hear, like the same way everybody else hears, is going to get worse and worse. But Apple is back up and working, and now there's people back in China back doing their regular stuff.